Bros, dogs, friends, furries, everybody. I don't know why I excluded furries from being friends. I have worked for, I think, about 25 or 30 days straight. And this is the first time I've been able to play video games and then talk to human beings whilst playing the video games. During that time, Google ended up fucking over my ability to upload videos, etc. Point is, my online life has been way crappier than I really wanted it to be. Oh, nice. Okay. Is there any? Well, that's nice. Point is, my online life has basically been non-existent for a month, which is really bad because that basically means that my online life is dead for forever because I don't have any inertia. I also bought a house, so I got that going for me. But anyway, back to complaining about things. I've never really done a whole lot of overtime. I've never really worked nearly that hard before, and I gotta say, working that much overtime is kind of unreal. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, it's fine. Working that level of overtime where I basically am working, I don't know, maybe 10 to 11 hours straight every single day through multiple weekends in a row. I don't know. I talked about doing jury duty maybe a month ago, it feels like at this point, and I was already working overtime during jury duty, so it's been so long that I was crunching that I don't even remember how long I've been crunching. But it is done, and it got released, and very, very few people were sarcastic about the release, so that should tell you that it went really well. Kidding. So this is a project that started... Good lord. You might find it interesting. I'll talk about it, whatever. This is a project that was made by my old team. They started it about... Are you kidding me? God damn it. They started this project sometime spring of last year, and this project has been going on for so long that I left the team in the middle of the project. And then they invited me back because they weren't able to finish it. They invited 4 people. They invited actually 6 people or something like that. In the end, to basically form a virtual team, come together, get that shit over the finish line. Cool stuff. Project took 2 years. And it took an enormous amount of people to pull it off in the end. And, it's cool. I'm glad that it's done. There's a blog post about it. And if you go to old.reddit.com/r/AWS, you'll come the fuck on. I see. I'm sliding down the hill every time I'm trying to do a backflip. Okay, makes sense. If you go to old.reddit.com/r/AWS, you will see that the thread announcing the feature that I was working on got 186 upvotes, which was the most upvotes of that week. So that's a little something for you. That's a little something for everybody. No, I will not get a bonus based off of number of upvotes that I get on Reddit, if that's what you were asking. It's kind of weird to me, very counterintuitive. You would think, given how natural of a measurement of performance that is. I don't know. AWS needs to really get with the times. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out a way to get up the hill. I think I'm gonna try a wall jump off of the... Okay, I'm gonna try to wall jump. There we go. There we go. And then we just need to get to the top of the tall, tall mountain. And then we got the 5 secret stars, or secret spots, and then there it is. Yeah, so that's nice. And like I was saying, there were very, very few sarcastic remarks when the thing was announced. And let me tell you, that is probably the most uncommon thing of all. Because usually, whenever you announce a new product, your response on places like Reddit and Twitter.com is basically just, this thing sucks and you're stupid for having made it. That did not happen this time, so, you know, guess you could say I'm a motherfucking champion. Oh no, I have to make it to that star. I'm probably gonna fall off while I attempt it. Oh no. Mother flippin' champion. I swear, I think YouTube is going to force me to kick my swearing habit. And it's probably for the best, but I'm still gonna complain about it. But I'm gonna try so that the monetization, like, fairies are okay, and they sprinkle magic money dust all over my videos. They just shoot magic money dust anyway. Yeah, so that was cool actually. It was the first time I've ever released something, and I have ever okay. I'm not going to talk about it in too much technical detail because it's super complicated, very long, and not super interesting. But so basically it's like kind of a new dashboard, and you go on to AWS and you can see a whole bunch of lines, and then you can be like, ooh, wow, look at my lines there. It's like a whole bunch of data analytics. So if you're really into data analytics, then boy have I made the thing for you. You need to break this thing. Then you need to become Small Mario. And then I need to make my way back up here. And that's where we do the Wiggler thing. So that's kind of what I was doing, and it'll tell you things like, hey, you have a whole bunch of stuff that's like really old, you should consider moving it into like long-term backup because you don't use that thing very often, and other such like random little like tidbits, juicy tidbits if you're really into analytics. So this was the first product that I've ever used that I ever made that I actually was also able to use. Funny story. I use S3 to hold things like my old income tax documents and other random shit like that. And oh, this isn't the right space. Oops. Okay, well I can fight Wiggler, that's just as good. And it turns out that I had a whole bunch of stuff in S3 that, well, first of all, I went on to the S3 like console just to look at the thing that I launched and be like, oh wow, look at the thing that I made, that's pretty rad. And I went on, and the very first thing it told me was, you have a whole bunch of stuff that is totally useless, it's just clogging up your data and you're paying for it. And I was like, sweet. So I made my own product, and it took me 2 years to do it, and when I turned it on, it revealed that I had 30 gigabytes of useless bullshit that I was paying for every single year. And you know what? You know what I was able to do with that? I deleted all that useless data, and my AWS bill per year is gonna be like 5 cents lower, because S3 is really cheap. I worked 2 years on a product, and you know what? Aside from the amount of money I got paid to make it, I'm walking away with a little bit more than anybody else who worked on it. So I don't even need a bonus, right? I am my own bonus. Let's try shrinking down. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it into that little cave as Small Mario. We'll find out. Yeah, so anyway, cool stuff, exhausting, and I'm very much enjoying the fact that I get to... What on earth is this? Okay. What is this little paper? I never noticed that the wall that separates the start of the level from more of the level is basically just a piece of paper. Neato. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to catch up on this, because it really pisses me off when I'm like, oh cool, I basically have a YouTube channel that is collecting cobwebs at best. It's more like a zombie at this point. But yeah, I get to do this again. I got to work on my own like personal projects. I'm moving in this week. I'm going to be. I'm doing it with movers at least, so at least I got that going for me. But yeah, I was like, great. I'm taking a vacation right now, and I'm going to be taking more vacations in the upcoming days. So if you dislike me, then I have bad news for you. And if you like me, I have even worse news for you. I'm going to be playing the video games and talking while doing it, like way more now. Isn't that just great? Isn't everyone happy? But yeah, I haven't been able to do it for like, I don't know. I legitimately can't tell you how much my life has been derailed. Anyway, so that's all that, and let's see if maybe over today and tomorrow I can go ahead and beat Mario, and then once I've beaten this Mario, maybe I'll play Sunshine, the game that I've never played because I always thought the GameCube was kind of stupid. Ow. Any interesting bird lore stories? Oh yeah, okay. I guess I'll quit blabbering about my life and I'll try to come up with interesting stories of my past, because apparently that was a lot of fun to talk through all my creative writing projects and stuff like that. People seem to really dig hearing about my really half-baked story ideas. Let's just get these red coins first. Okay, I remember this section a little bit. It's way easier than it looks. They're all just like in this little area. And then this might actually be one of the easiest stars in the entire game. How do I do this? Oh, okay, I think I know. I just need to do some back and forth wall jump-a-doos. Okay, let's try again. There we are. And then gotta get this one. Okay, never mind. Hang on. God, wall jumping in this game is so much harder than I remember it. Cool. Yeah, I guess, interesting bird lore stories. So I was thinking a little bit, before I wanted to stream today, as I mentioned before, I like to kind of sometimes think of topics beforehand. But I was just practicing drawing and stuff like that, and I was just thinking like, maybe people would want to hear my thoughts about like, about doodlins, and finally, I'm free to play the Mario. Okay. There we go. Video didn't get me demonetized. I'm proud of myself for that one. I shouldn't be, but I slightly am. I also should enter this as small Mario to be more efficient. Cool. Yeah. So, pretty reasonably well-known fact about myself is that I tend to do a decent amount of. I'm gonna exit the course and just rejoin it as small Mario. Yeah, I do a fair amount of drawing. I really like drawing, actually. Which is funny because I also really hate drawing. Drawing for me is an exercise in intense frustration, and my relationship with drawing is purely trying to how to phrase it. Spite the sunk cost fallacy is maybe the best way I can put it. In that I really wish I was better at drawing than I am, and I'm also not all that bad, but I guess most people's standards, but I'm also fucking horrible, in my opinion. I'm in like the uncanny valley of skill, is maybe the way to describe it. I took drawing and painting classes in college and stuff like that, so I've learned how to do a very, very limited set of artistic drawing skills really well, but I cannot for the life of me make it come together to actually make anything good. What I mean is, like, I've really practiced technique, like really, really well. Like, I know how to do perspective drawing super well. I know anatomy extremely well. I know composition pretty well. I know color theory and stuff like that. But I don't. I know all of that in a very, very practiced and mechanical sort of sense. So it's like, I know how to, like, draw things in perspective really, really easily because I've practiced the shit out of it. I know how to draw, like, pretty decent anatomy and stuff like that. But if you ask me, like, hey, can you be creative about something? I'm like, no. Because I don't know how to draw clothes, for example, because, hey, when you learn how to draw, you actually primarily learn by drawing naked people, because that's how you learn anatomy. And so, oh gosh, I think I just do a wall jump now for this. Nope, that's not how you do it. Alrighty, cool. Oh, at least you don't die when you fall off of that. That's kind of nice. But yeah, and then if it's like, I can compose drawings pretty well, only insofar as if I do, like, drawing from life. But where it all farts apart is drawing from imagination. I cannot for the life of me do that very well at all. And the only reason I can't do it very well is because I don't practice. All I need to do to get good at art, I swear, all I need to do, not to get good at art, but to kind of break through the barrier that I'm facing with it, is I just need to spend, like, 2 months where all I do is just work through drawing a bunch of stuff from imagination and practice it, and then I just need to get, like, I need to get used to that, develop the process for it, and then I'm golden. Because I already have, like, a ton of the technical skills already down. It's just that one little piece of, like, going from theory to practice that I've never ever spent the time to do. And, I don't know, maybe I'll have time to do it this month because I'm taking a lot of time off. And maybe that's just something I'll do. Okay, so the other thing is that, I also don't know how to draw a whole lot of things in different styles. So if you asked me, like, hey, Bird, can you draw some big ol' anime bazooka chongas or whatever, I would be like, I can draw realistically proportioned Renaissance looking hemoglobins, you know what I'm saying? But like animu, like, can't do it. Superhero can kind of fake it probably. Renaissance, yeah, I can pretty convincingly fake, like, drawing like Da Vinci or early Picasso or something like that, because that's... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Alright. Well, there went my no swearing streak. Whew. Oh man, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bird Getcha Games. Ooh, man, we got the goods.